Hello YouTubers, fellow subscribers. Getting ready to go for a ride, and I decided to do this video about how you protect your lower body in cold temperatures. We've got a cold spell here in the Houston area. Today it's about 10 Celsius, which is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's not gonna go up much more than that today. I wanted to use this opportunity to go ahead and get this video, get this information to you guys. People that live in the area I do in Houston especially are at risk because we have just drastic fluctuations. I mean, from one day it can be 75, the next day is 40. So if you're in an area where it's more temperate, where it stays, say, 35 to like 50 most of the time, you know, whether it rains or not, your body has a chance to acclimatize to that temperature range. We don't get that here, you know. Our Christmas, it was like 80 degrees. And now here it is, it's 50, and then in 24 hours, it's supposed to be 28 for a low. So because of those changes, I don't play with the weather down here. I want my body to feel as close as it did to the last time I rode, which was 67 degrees, which was 2 days ago. Yesterday I didn't ride, that's why I'm going out today. I've got a bit of a time to do that. So I'm gonna go out for a couple of hours, you know. And so it's cold, it's overcast, so I'm dressing warm. So since it is going to stay 10 Celsius, 50 degrees, it's not gonna warm up, there's not changeable, it's overcast and it's cold, I'm wearing tights. Let me move this thing. I'm wearing my tights. These are my Castelli Sorpasso bib tights. I also have this Rafa Pro Team bib tight I got on sale a long time ago. I like these better than the Rafa. Not that the Rafa's bad, these just fit so much better. And so I wear these more. You know, I just like, there's just something about them that they just conform to all the curves better. The Rafa, I've got to work it in place and then it's okay. I like everything about this one better. So if I had to choose, whenever I have to choose, I go with this guy. Especially if it's gonna be like a tempo ride, which is what I'm gonna do today to keep my body warm. Well, you have other options besides. Both tights I've talked about have pads in them, okay? There are also tights that don't have pads. I've got a tight here made by Shimano. So I could wear this if I were going running. I could just, you know, I could put it over some shorts and just go out. And so they have that flexibility. What I use this for a lot of times is if it's cold and rainy, I wear this because this material does not allow water to go through. So this is an extra. I didn't buy it for that purpose, but it ended up being perfect for that. So this material they have is not treated or anything. It's just made that way. And I pour water on it, it doesn't even go through. So this is perfect for a cold, wet ride. I wear these guys over my shorts. Now, I also have thermal shorts that I got on sale years ago. This is 3 or 4 years old. Also designed by Rafa, but you know, Castelli makes them, Endura, many manufacturers make them. If you can, plan for that. If you're gonna dabble in the cold, they're so much warmer than your regular summer shorts. They use a different fleece material on the inside. So in addition to the outside, they've got a material in there that is thicker than your normal summer shorts. So let me see if I get a pair here to just have you guys compare so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, let me do this. This is basically the same apples to apples. This is made by the same manufacturer. If you look at the inside, you can see that. I'm gonna flip this so you can see the inside of the leg. Let me take it off the hanger. Let me see what I'm talking about. So on the inside, this is a summer short. The inside of a summer short, I'm hoping the camera can do it justice. The material is just Lycra. This short that is a thermal short, there is more of a fleece material in there. I'm hoping that you can see the difference here. This one looks a little darker, this one looks a little shinier. So all you've got is Lycra here. This one has Lycra plus fleece, what they call it, a Roubaix They have all these fancy names that mean nothing to me, but Roubaix material or whatever they put in there. But basically, to the feel and to the eye, there's a warm fleece lining in here. And when you put this bad boy on with some leg warmers, they make a difference. So on days where the weather is going to change, where it's cold in the morning, it's going to warm up, I wear these guys with my leg warmers. The reason I'm wearing tights today, I may have said earlier, is the weather's going to stay the same. I'm not going to bother with leg warmers. No point carrying leg warmers if you're not going to be pulling them off. I just wear tights. I mean, if leg warmers are all you have, that's fine. You put them on. If all you have is your regular summer short, put that on. But I'm just letting you know that if you're going to get more gear, get 1 or 2 shorts that are thermal shorts, warmer shorts for this time of year. And just add that to your arsenal because they go a long way to increasing your comfort. So you're not stuck with tights only. You can wear your summer shorts with your leg warmers. If that's all you have on a ride like this in the 50s, you'll probably be fine. But for me, the way the weather changes here from like 75 or 80 to 45 or 50 in 24 hours there, but I want to feel nice and toasty when I'm out there. And my body runs hot anyway, so I don't like the cold that much. So I dress warmer than most riders. And then once I get out there, if it's going to change, I shed. But I really watch the weather. And if I go out and my legs are exposed, my biggest concern are my knees. I used to run track in college, and I learned a long time ago that when it's cold like that, there's no material. The knee area doesn't have a lot of coverage. And so, you know, the cartilage and all of that, they don't like cold weather. So I've been able to prevent knee injuries, and so I kind of want to keep it that way. But that's the biggest thing. So, you know, some people in weather like this, they come out with knee warmers. I have knee warmers, and sometimes they'll wear knee warmers. I use knee warmers sometimes if it's like 50 and it's going to get warmer in a short while, like early in the morning. I may put those on to just go. But if it's going to stay cold and I'm going to put anything on my legs, I just cover the whole thing. I just cover my legs. My body likes to be warm, and so, you know, I ride better that way. But anyway, I just wanted to cover those. So those are your options for staying really warm, lower body wise. Thermal shorts, the tight. A lot of the tights, like these tights I'm wearing, they have a different material on the inside. It's not just Lycra. They're warmer. They're made warmer. Even this one, it's not just Lycra. There's a Roubaix. They keep calling it Roubaix fabric or whatever, but it feels like fleece. It doesn't shed or anything, but it is nice and warm. So all of these tights are made warmer because they know you're going to be wearing them in cold weather. So if you have a pair of tights with pads in it, you're good. If you have a pair of tights that don't have pads in it, those are a little thinner. This one I showed you had like a rain shield on there or something. The material just sheds water. They don't have a lot. This particular one by Shimano is a thicker material in general, so obviously it will be warmer. But I've found that I prefer to wear tights that have a pad as opposed to putting tights over my shorts. That's just another material that can bunch up or get out of place on the saddle, you know, and until you get it pulled just right, you know, it can be a little uncomfortable. So whenever possible, I wear these tights that have the pads in them, or I wear my thermal shorts with the leg warmers so I have direct contact with my saddle, you know, because I want to feel pretty close to my summer shorts when I'm riding in the winter. But that's all I wanted to cover today about keeping your lower body warm. Don't let the weather stop you, and be safe out there.